This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And first of all, Merry Christmas. And welcome to our review of A Christmas Carol novel. And just as a note, I did double check and I did review the Looney Tunes show episode. I thought I did not. So there won't be a review of that. But going to this novel specifically, it is honestly a very solid novel. It is. This is one of the best Christmas stories, and I can understand why. The redemption of Scrooge is a very solid and enjoyable story, and it's honestly a really entertaining novel to read. If you do have Audible, you can, as long as you have the premium subscription, get a free copy of it read by, I can't think of the actor's name right now, but it is a more well-known actor, and as I said, it's completely free and part of the Plus catalog, so as long as you have a premium Audible account, you will be able to listen to it. But yeah, honestly, this is considered a Christmas classic, and it goes through what ultimately winds up being one night for Scrooge. Although in this, unlike other versions, it's said that the ghosts visit on different nights, which is where the line from Scrooge coming out of the window and saying, "What day is it?" comes from, and being surprised it is still Christmas. Because to him it feels like he slept through the days and 3 days have passed to him, but it actually is really only been the night of Christmas Eve. And as I said, the story of his redemption is very solid. It's also a really famous one, and I think it is really well done. The writing is honestly great, and it really is enjoyable to go and listen to. I did have a great time when I listened to it, and as I said, I'm with the Muppet one. The Muppet one is actually the first version I watched, at least as an adult, and being able to consciously think of it. I know I've watched other versions, but that's generally when I was younger. And now that I'm old enough to appreciate it, honestly, really solid story, and it is great to go and read through the original Christmas classic and not through its well many interpretations. I really don't know how that poll went out because I am recording this right after I recorded the Muppet video, so that poll hasn't even dropped yet, but I am curious to see how it has gone by this point, since I've dropped a different holiday-related poll every day. And I'm not really sure which the one for today is, but it'll definitely be something. I just haven't made the decision yet. But just going through just how great the story is, really, the author had such an incredible vision, and you're really able to honestly just sympathize with Scrooge as he starts to become more and more relatable and finally realize what life really is all about, and not being greedy and actually wanting to go and just become a better person. And it's a very inspiring and well told story, and I think that really it is just really great to go and either listen to or read depending on well when you are one or how you decide to go and do it. But of course you could go and if you're not a huge fan of reading or audiobooks, there are dozens, and I mean dozens of interpretations of this story, since it is in the public domain, so really every studio has taken a shot at it, and you can see it interpreted from just dozens of different ways. I think Disney's done it at least 3 times, with them doing it once with Mickey Mouse, once with the Muppets, and once just as a more traditional adaptation. So, yeah, there's just really just so many ways that this movie has been interpreted. Generally, it is set in the past. I think there are a few versions that are set on a more modern day, and it's just honestly, it's a very solid story, and there's a reason that it's been adapted so much because, as I said, this is one of the just most famous Christmas stories really ever, and there's a reason it's just lasted so long, and probably already has like 2 or 3 more adaptations still in development at the current time, even though there's no way for me. Well, there is a way, but there's no way I'm just going to check that because I would not be surprised if it's even more than I predicted 2 to 3, since this is, as I said, such a famous story. But yeah, honestly, as I said, I really enjoy it. I think they did such a great job with, well, both having the story written and having it preserved and retold just so often. And I'm just curious, what is your favorite version of the story? Is it the Muppet one like I discussed yesterday with many, or is it a different version? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment to talk about it. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. And happy holidays to all.